to another episode of Creating Magic Podcast. I'm Dani.
And I'm Paula, and today we are joined by Melinda.
Hello.
I don't think you've ever, well, you've done a mini-sode with me, but I don't think you've been on the podcast before.
I have not. No.
Yay!
First official episode.
First official episode. Yay. All right. So tell us your pronouns and where we can find you on socials.
She, her, and I am at Managing Our Mischief.
Our plan today, because this weekend was media weekend at Epic, we did not go to Epic.
We did not.
We're not that cool yet, but I wanted us to talk about what we're excited for. So I don't know where you guys are, and you can share your thoughts. I personally have been avoiding the content. I'm fine if I see things, but I am not searching for or watching content because I still want the element of surprise.
I skipped all of Michaela's videos because they're very, and she's so good at content that I was
Michaela and Peter are the two that I was avoiding the most.
Yeah, so I didn't watch hers, but yeah, but I've seen some things.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of stills and images, and I'm okay with that, but I'm I don't want to see what meeting Toothless looks like because I want to meet Toothless.
Oh, it's so cute though.
Mm-hmm. I have pretty much watched every single YouTube video I could get my hands on up until this media preview. Okay. This media preview, I have limited myself to a little bit. I know that it's going to be impossible for me to not see a lot, but every time they did walking through the portal for Ministry of Magic, I put my head down and I was
all portals. I did watch, I know Megan does a lot of food that they've eaten.
Yes.
And I'm I'm okay doing that because I want some food opinions, but
right.
As soon as I see the portal come up, I literally scroll.
Yeah. Me too.
And I've done the entrance to Nintendo at California, and I know it's going to be different, but I'm I don't want to see what the portals look like until I'm physically there.
I didn't realize how big they were. Yeah. When they were doing the concept art and stuff like that, I didn't imagine them being like these entrances being so big. And they look huge.
So I'm going opening day, and my opening day buddies have sports ball to watch tonight, so they couldn't be on.
Yeah, sports ball. Melinda and I are going on the more popular day, the second day.
When everything gets ironed out.
Exactly. There'll be no mistakes on our day.
Day 2 means it'll be ironed out.
I know it's not.
We're just dreaming, that's all.
We really wanted day 1. We're just
we just did not make it.
We're trying to make ourselves feel better.
Exactly.
I'm also planning a later day in the year to go back to actually, because Kelsey and I talked about it, and I don't know if you two have talked about it. Kelsey and I were we need a plan because we know we're not going to get to every land opening weekend.
Yep.
So I'm prioritizing the Isle of Burke. So what are your individual, I don't know if you guys had the conversation of what are we prioritizing, but what are your top land you want to visit?
For me, I want to do the Super Nintendo just because, I'm a gamer girly. No, but I haven't even seen the one in California. So I'm excited to be able to see that. I don't really know what the Celestial thing entails or the Dark Universe either.
Dark Universe sounds really cool and fun. And of course we want to explore all of them at the end.
Yeah, obviously.
We all have that one where first. What's yours, Melinda?
It's funny you say Super Mario Land is your number 1 because it's probably my last one.
Yeah.
Only because we've been to Japan, so
you've seen it.
Yeah, so I'm not in a big rush for that. Obviously, Ministry of Magic would probably be my top, but we have early park entrance or admission because we're staying at Stella Nova. So
nice.
We may go to Super Mario because they're pretty much the only one that has early, that's going to be open.
Oh,
And Stardust Racers, which we may rush over to Stardust Racers, do that one, and then just wait for the Ministry to open. Or Paris, whatever.
Yes.
Paris.
It's fun.
Wait for Paris to open.
If I have
Yeah.
to choose, I'd like to see Isla Burke and Ministry that day. Those are the two that I would like prioritize, mostly because I have seen it in California, and by then I will have seen Donkey Kong and everything in Tokyo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think those are my top two. And
if I can just see those, I don't know. I don't know. I want to see Dark Universe too.
I'm dressing for Burke.
I'm dressing for.
Do you have your outfits ready?
Not
I have
yet.
nothing.
That is a May problem, not a pre.
Not a free Japan problem.
I have an idea of what I want to do, but that's a May situation. So
Yeah.
come May 1st, I'm going to start planning for that.
But is it something you have to make?
Undetermined.
Undetermined. Okay.
So I want to do a cosplay of Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon for Enchanticon. So I'm like, do I kind of start it and pare it down
and do like a bound kind of?
I can then build into my cosplay and like
I think that's smart.
Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah.
So there's like that, but I also love dressing as a dragon, so.
Yeah, I have I'm just over here with all these options, like I'm gonna have an outfit change.
In the middle of the day?
Yeah. Which, it could happen because it's gonna be hot.
I know.
May in Florida.
Yeah.
I know. That's the only reason I haven't thought about what I'm wearing is because it's going to be so freaking hot.
Yeah. And I hear there's no shade.
Oh, really?
There's not a lot of shade. Sam in Wonderland posted on Threads some spots that are shady that are there because she's been a few times now because she has friends and family that work for the parks. So she has she was listing out some of the shady areas, but there is not a lot compared to the other parks.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I hear it's a lot of it is because the trees are so young.
Yeah.
So they haven't grown out yet. But yeah, I feel like I will be taking a midday break because this new Melinda, this Florida Melinda needs to pace herself.
Florida Melinda.
So that will be the perk. We have so I have 2 other dates of tickets. And so we're going in June, which is also going to be freaking hot, and then August, which is going to be freaking hot, and then November.
We're looking at December.
Yeah, we're looking.
That's the level we're on. We're like, we're not going in August for Back to Hogwarts. We're going in December.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. But so I figured I'm probably going to get a room when we go in August. So, because I need the midday break. It's going to be worth it. And Stella Nova is actually really.
I love I'm a space girly. Everybody knows this. I love Stella Nova. I've stayed there already.
Yeah, and it's affordable. It's not bad at all. So kind of
unless you pay for parking.
This is true.
The parking hurts.
Yeah.
Like at the hotel?
It was like $30 a night the weekend.
Yeah.
I went and the park wasn't even open yet, and when I had booked it had been 19. So
oh my God.
It almost doubled. Now you can do what our good friend Jackie does. She Ubers to the park so she doesn't have to pay for parking. So she Ubered to the hotel and back and left the car behind. So then she didn't have to worry about parking. I can't do that. I live too far away. So.
Yeah. I think it would probably cost me more.
Yeah.
To Uber.
Yeah. So you have to like look at what works and what doesn't. But I love the Stella Nova Hotel. Eventually I'll get to Terra Luna, but I tend to lean towards space. We're staying at Stella Nova for the opening of the park.
Me too.
Fancy. I'll be at my house.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to be able to walk over and that's another thing. Like, how is the parking? Are people going to be lined up at, 3 a.m.?
I don't know. I'm hoping they release some guidelines of what it is and isn't allowed. Like they didn't release that for Hagrid's, and that was a cluster.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping they're like, hey, you can't be anywhere near the park until this time. I'm planning on shuttle bus or walking, depending on the line. I don't mind walking. It's not that bad of a walk because I've driven it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Um, the night the bus caught on fire. Great
Yeah,
time.
that's
I
right.
remember
It was a
that.
great time sitting on a bus for an hour and a half and then in a parking for another hour and a half.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Wild. I'm
So have you walked, so you haven't walked you don't know what the walk is from Stella Nova to Epic?
I haven't, but the way you drive in is almost pretty much the entire walk and
Same
it didn't
thing.
look too bad.
Okay.
But that was also in January, not in May heat.
I am bringing an umbrella and my fan.
Required.
Survival.
May in Florida. I'm excited to try a lot of the food and the snacks.
Yeah, I'm excited to try like the different foods and stuff, something different that,
The,
stuff we're not used to.
Well,
the
we need to
giggle
find our
water
new.
looks amazing.
The what?
The giggle water.
There was a crepe I saw in Paris that looked good.
Yes.
I've heard good things about the food in Isle of Burke.
All right. What kind of food do they have in
I
Albert?
have no idea, but I heard good things.
Okay.
I
Is that,
remember reading because I didn't die because I'm afraid if I like search for it,
You're
I'm
gonna find it's like book spoilers.
yeah.
information. But I was reading because I read a lot of things on threads, and they were like the one line that was the best and that had the longest line was in Isle of Burke.
I think Sam mentioned a mac and cheese cone,
Ooh.
Ooh,
and I was like, I am intrigued.
I love mac and cheese.
Yeah. And a cone, like I could just eat it. Like,
I love the Minion Cafe mac and cheese. It's so
me
good.
too.
I like
So,
their tater tot things.
and I heard Das Steakhouse was really good too.
Gonna need to take out a loan to go and eat.
Yep, you really are. So,
What about merch? Are you guys anything you guys are eyeing?
I haven't bought any. I haven't like really looked. I've seen the stuff you guys show at the hotel. Um, but no, I've been pretty good. I'm not like really buying stuff like that. Oh, what's she?
I already got him.
Oh, I love it.
My toothless blanket. He's got a
Aw,
tail and he's
that's
got
cute.
arm gloves.
That
That's
is
cute.
cute.
I saw him at Stella Nova. I'm like, I'm not leaving without that blanket.
You're like you're
I want
coming with me.
I want that hat. I want that
The
toothless
toothless
just as
hat,
a hat.
or they have the Night Fury one and the Light Fury one, so you can get the white one or the black one.
Ooh,
Mm.
Trying to think of any other merch I'm excited to see like all of the How to Train Your Dragon merch. I've picked up some of it because the How to Train Your Dragon franchise is one of my favorites. So I have some artwork from that I got at a con recently. I have a Burke hat. I have the blanket. I just like dragons.
it's like dragons.
I love dragons. I'm so excited. I'm glad that they're releasing some stuff ahead of time. So I feel like I'm pacing myself out, buying stuff
Yeah,
a little bit.
a little bit. Listen, YOLO. You only live once. That's all.
Yeah, I'm trying not to like pre-plan. I'm gonna give myself a budget that I can spend. Food's not included in the budget. To me, food I can eat.
Yeah.
But
Food shouldn't be part of the budget. You need
No,
it to live.
that's survival.
yes, the budget is a merch budget.
Yeah.
Budget.
So that way it'll keep me under control.
I don't know her.
I don't know.
And then by then I should have my second generation wand. So I don't have to worry about that.
Because we need new wands, right? The old ones won't work.
And I got the second generation wand on the day they came out, and now I kind of regret it, even though it's been fun. But now I have to buy a new one at Epic because those ones look so much better.
Oh, I haven't seen. Did they release the Epic second generation ones?
No, I mean just pictures.
Oh, just pictures?
Like the mermaid one. Somebody posted the mermaid one, and it's so pretty.
Let's see. Well, my plan had been to purchase one in Tokyo because they're cheaper.
Oh, do they?
They have the
Do they
second
work?
generation ones that you have that drops that day that we were all there,
Oh,
but they're cheaper there.
Oh,
of
maybe
course
I
they
am
are.
putting in an order from you.
And that's why we didn't buy them that day because I was like, this is a significant price difference.
How much are they in Tokyo?
With the exchange, they were like closer to like 30, $40.
Oh my God.
It was like half off.
Wow.
Now you know.
Well,
Wow, that's crazy.
that is crazy.
That's crazy because you would think like the stuff over there is more expensive, you know? I
It's
don't
all
know.
made there though.
Everything is
Yeah.
cheaper.
Yeah, it's all made
That's
there.
crazy.
Everything costs more here.
Ooh,
It's
okay. So
ridiculous.
I found the pictures of the 9 new wands coming to Epic Universe.
But they're not character wands, right?
No, they aren't doing character wands in here. Ooh, they are nice.
Yeah, right?
I'm just curious because when we saw the second generation ones, we understood they had to be bulkier for the tech to be in them.
Mm.
So, and when you saw the initial pictures, you're like, ooh, they're interesting. But then you saw them in person, you're like, that's the
Mhm.
toy I bought my 3-year-old. That
Yeah,
was my
they're pretty
personal
exciting.
opinion on seeing them in person because they look like the wand that you get for your kid to play with that won't break.
Like the Party City wands.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like looking at these, I'm like, are these going to be chunky like those? Because that's one of the things I hated about the second generation ones.
Mm.
We'll wait and find out.
Yeah, I may.
Dun dun dun.
Somebody posted the mermaid one. I can't remember who bought that one, but it looks really cute.
They are very cute. So they have 9 of them coming. Um,
I feel like the ones at Universal just looked like they rushed
yeah,
to put them out.
they felt like that, but they had already been released in Tokyo before they even got to us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had already been
Hmm.
released over there.
Interesting. The same, are they the same style?
Same exact ones. They don't have one of the ones we have. I think it's the green gem one.
Mm-hmm.
They have the red, but not the green.
Danny's been doing her research.
I see.
I need to do my research.
Yeah, I'm sure that I'll be getting a new one. So,
Add it to your budget.
I know.
That's like the whole budget.
Is it? How much are they?
They're $80.
But I heard somebody complaining that they bought the first generation wand. It was just like a family that was standing behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And the dad was mad that the wand didn't work at the Pixies.
The new,
That
yeah, like they
outpost.
don't work at the dueling club one.
Yeah.
So any of the
So
new spots, the wands we currently have will not work at because they're first generation.
yeah, so he was mad that they had just bought a wand for $75
Mm-hmm.
and the new second generation was 85. He was like, I didn't know that. I would have just
Yeah, they
spent
should
the
be like
$10
making sure to
extra.
tell
So
people.
the second generation wands work on everything?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But the
Good to
first
know.
generation will not work on anything new. So they added, I don't know when the last time you were there was, but back by the
Oof.
castle, they
Back
added
to
the
Hogwarts.
dueling dummy from the Room of Requirement. And first
Yeah.
generation wands will not work there. And then there's the Patronus one in Nocturne Alley, they will not work there.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
All right. We know
I'm
what the
excited to
hours
see
are?
Dart.
Like, I haven't
I heard
looked.
that it was till 7 p.m.
Oh, so
Um,
short.
but I don't know if that was just for previews.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel like it would
hoping.
be because it's prime season, so you would think they would at least be open till 9 once they're actually open. Previews make sense to close at 7.
Yeah. So hopefully they'll be open late because I've been like a lot of the YouTube videos I've been watching say that they're not in a noise restricted area like Universal is. So they may be able to stay open later.
I didn't realize that Universal was in a noise restricted area.
I think that's why they have to close by a certain hour or something, and they can't have fireworks, and Epic can have fireworks now or something. Something about that.
Well, mira, you're like a real Floridian now.
I've just been watching my YouTube videos.
You're like
Wow.
legit now.
We
Hey.
will be vlogging through the first 2 days.
Yes.
So, Kelsey and I will be vlogging together. Bailey will also be in town. So, I think we're going to compile a bunch of vlogs from everyone of like little mini clips that, like, if you're in a line to just like, we'll record talking about what we had just done, and we're going to release that as an episode. So, that episode will actually come out later that weekend, but we're going to vlog with the people we know of, and it will be a video, so you will see part content for those first 2 days.
Yay.
So excited. So freaking excited.
So you don't know what you're wearing yet, Melinda?
I have a Bobaton outfit and I have a ministry outfit.
It's a ministry outfit. I want to know more. Tell me.
It's just basically
Does it
black.
look like umbrage?
I just got a pink dress actually. That's umbrage-ish, but that's probably not gonna be an option. So for the ministry, it's more like a aura.
Or
Because they have like, have you seen the little straps that they have for sale? It's like a vest strap thing,
Yeah.
and now I want it. So
you seen it? Now I want it.
yeah, but so for that, it's just like all black, basically.
Oh, that sounds
Melt more in
cool.
Florida.
I know.
Because my other thing is like, oh, I want to do toothless, but that's all black and it's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I still don't know what I'm doing. But I don't think I'll be in our black. It just does not sound.
she's gonna be Mario.
Yeah.
The Mario outfits are really cute too.
Yeah. And they're simple. I feel like I could just pull something together.
I want to
Yeah.
wear something comfortable that I don't have to worry about, that if I happen to be able to get on a ride opening day, I
Right.
don't have to worry about pieces and parts.
Yes. That's why I think I may go the Bobaton route because I have like a casual
Mm-hmm.
Bobaton option. Because and also I'm assuming that we're going at like 6 or 7 a.m. and we'll probably be sitting on the floor waiting in line for a couple hours.
Yeah.
So I gotta prepare for that
Prepare. And then later in the year, we'll all go back together
in December or January.
in winter.
Yeah, not in the summer.
I want to wear I had started a Viking outfit, but I kind of strayed away from that. But I do want to do a Viking outfit.
My goal is to one day stay at Helios. So
That's what we're gonna do in November.
that's what I want to do in December. So
It's gonna be
gotta work those overtime hours.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think I I can't even go on a real vacation because all of my staycations.
That's what happens when you move to Florida.
Yeah.
Everything's now a staycation.
It's insane. But
But that's why you moved here.
yeah,
You're taking advantage of your current living situation.
I am for real.
I know I seen you going 2 days in a row. It's crazy. Crazy.
And then
I
taking
could never.
5 business days to recover.
Yeah, 5 business days. So sometimes I don't even make it back. Come back, because you're standing all day, right? And for me, as long as I'm like moving, I'm good, right? But you sit in the car, and when you get here, like after driving the 30 minutes to get home,
Mhm.
when you get out of the car, you can't like stand up
Oh
straight.
yeah.
Like walking in hunched over. Hansel's like, "You're good," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm great."
Oh my gosh, yes, every time.
Yeah.
LaShawn just laughs at me.
I highly recommend having a second pair of shoes in the car that when you leave the park, you could put different shoes on. And
Oh, I
like,
do
Oh,
all
I
the
do
time.
too.
I
Yeah.
usually keep my Birkenstocks in there.
I keep my Crocs in there
Yeah.
every time.
You don't wear
Yes.
Crocs in the park anymore? The first time I met you, you were wearing Crocs.
I do sometimes.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
like, you're
I
not
still
a
do
Croc girl
sometimes.
anymore?
It just depends. If I'm doing like
A full day.
uniform type day, then I don't. But if it's just me and LaShawn and we're just going for a few hours, I'm most likely in
you
Crocs.
got your Dr. Scholl's lace ups now.
My Dr. Scholl's are amazing.
We've had a
Are
lot
they?
of
You guys
people
have to send me a
recommend
link.
them.
Oh, I will. They didn't even need to. I didn't even need to break them in. Like day
Oh, that's
one at the
awesome.
park, it was so comfortable.
Oh yeah, for sure. Send me a link. This
Okay.
old lady needs them too.
I love
Oh,
them.
I can't wait for us to experience the park. We will be
Yes.
sharing everything. And thank you for Melinda for joining us again.
And of course, anytime.
So until next time,
Keep creating. Yay.